YouTube people. Oh, good. I'm so glad you realized that audiobooks are exactly what you need. People that read my book helped me realize that I was neurodivergent, so that was cool. I'm eating Mexican beans and rice, topped with white people taco meat, topped with lemon juice. And look, I just finished the cult crop. It's like my cult coats, which are open cardigans, but it's a little zippy crop sweater. And I just made, you can't really tell on the video, but it's like bright teal. It's quite different from the rest of the sweater because I thought it would be cute. And I have little fuzzy logic earrings to go with them. White people taco meat. It's like ground beef, in this case turkey, covered in taco seasoning. And that's it. In my case, still sauteed with onions. Because not only did I live in Mexico when I was 14 and 15, but I ran the kitchen. Guadalajara, to be specific. And then I was later traumatized by Tex-Mex. And then I was in Arizona in spy school. So then I got to find out about like Arizona, Mexico food, like Sonora, Mexico food, which is pretty good. Much better than Tex-Mex. I don't make anything of the autism registry. You can't do it because of HIPAA. And the logistics of doing that are crazy. And also, if he does it, he's going to build his own monster machine that's going to catch himself. Go ahead, RFK. Put a bunch of late diagnosed autistic women in work camps. See what kind of shenanigans we will come up with. You keep having to refollow me because I keep getting kicked off. And I keep having to come back stronger than a 90s trend. Okay. So now we are going to read Chapter 7, Us versus the Mentality. These are my first drafts that are like back from the editor / co-writer. And in this one, she does a lot of co-writing, so it's exciting to read. Okay, Chapter 7, Us versus Them Mentality. So like all of the craziest plans that they have are just going to fail on the face of them because of logistics. You're not getting 10% of the United States to do anything. Like, we have 340 million people. And, like, people are pushing back. This is what it looks like. It's starting to happen. Pete Buttigieg had a good video today that was like, we are all in uncharted territory here. This is the first time we have had an executive who's clearly just intent on defying the Supreme Court. And we're all going to find out together how it works to push back. And, you know, how freedom-loving of a country we really are. Because, like, we started a war over not wanting to pay more for tea. Anyways, Chapter 7, Us versus the Mentality. We are the best, down with all the rest. Every fall they return, young, eager, and easily molded. They arrive in droves, drawn by promises of belonging, status, and power. To the outside world, it all seems innocent enough. Smiling faces, coordinated outfits, a series of strange but seemingly harmless rituals. But beneath the polished surface lies something far older, far darker. The initiation is brutal. They are broken down, tested, made to prove their devotion. through suffering. Some will be publicly humiliated. Others will be pushed to their limits, their minds and bodies stretched thin in a desperate bid to be deemed worthy. Some will even die in the process. Only the most obedient, the most loyal will be accepted. And once inside, there is no turning back. They are expected to give everything, their time, their money, their dignity. They speak in coded language, adhere to rigid hierarchies, and perform ceremonies that outsiders will never fully understand. Parents watch as their children change, their personalities shifting, their priorities warping. The need to belong becomes an obsession, one that drives them to dangerous extremes. Some will emerge unscathed, many will not, and every year the cycle repeats. This is the world of Greek life. Oh, and I also put cashews in the taco meat just for fun, and the texture of cooked cashews is fun. For those Americans who don't know, the cashew is a tree nut, and it comes from a fruit that is one of the most delicious things you've ever eaten, but it bruises more easily than a peach, so it can't be transported. So even in Brazil, it's only found in parts of Brazil where it's found in that season, and I therefore haven't had one in 20 years. But it's on top of the fruit. It's in this little sack guarded by stuff that most people are allergic to. And it has to be peeled out of that. And then the nut inside of that is the cashew nut that you eat. That's part of why they're so expensive. Anyway, I've been to the largest cashew tree in the world. However, I did not get a fresh cashew because they were not in season. And that was sad. But it's like used like orange juices in America. It's like their everyday juice, cashew juice. I know. Almost all the veterans are breaking away from him, bro. Telling you. The dogs are Republican. Okay. Fraternities and sororities have long been embedded in college life, promising lifelong friendships, social prestige, and networking opportunities. But beneath this, and not only that, but I'm going to be a psyop for Halloween. But beneath this polished image of camaraderie and tradition lies a culture built on exclusivity, hierarchy, and an entrenched us versus them mentality. The structure of Greek life doesn't just create division, it thrives on it, shaping attitudes and interactions both within these organizations and across the broader campus. Yeah, it's basically going to be knitted Carmen Sandiego, but it's just like fuzzy cape dress and the vest right here. So I'm going to add fuzzy. I was already going to do this part. I'm going to add fuzzy sleeves to this vest, fuzzy red sleeves. And then I'm going to have like a detachable skirt cape thing. That's probably just fuzzy around the edges. And it's like a darker red. And then I'm going to have a big red flat felt hat. And I'm going to do some kind of big crazy crochet thing, and then I'm going to have a blinking LED light that says not a psyop. And then I think Mr. Knitting Cult Lady will be that unicorn, a warrant officer, which has a lot of implications in the spying world, if you know what's what. All right, back to the text. Oh, man. Advice for military wives is hard. I used to say, like, you have to be the leading actress in the story of your own life, but you're in a system that's absolutely not allowing you to do that. Oh, damn it. I have to go to a publishing meeting now, folks, apparently, not be live reading my book on the internet. Sorry. We'll be back to read this one tomorrow.